Hi everyone, this is Dave, founder and CEO of 365Villas. Today we're implementing a number of updates related to the user experience and various solutions throughout the system. While development progress will never stop, in many ways, today's update represents the culmination of a series of incremental changes that have been underway for many months, or years even. A big challenge for us during this time has been to find a way to keep things neatly organized and easy to navigate despite the ever-increasing number of solutions and feature sets throughout the system. The net result of these objectives has been to add a few more drop-downs to the main menu, and to effectively finish something we started nearly 3 years ago, when we began gradually applying a landing page structure throughout the system, but more on that shortly. Let's begin by looking at the new main menu structure. Account settings are still here on the left, and this drop-down is largely as it was before. Just a quick reminder that the letters you see here are unique to you. They are the initials of the individual using the system, or of your company name, depending on the login profile. Note that Communication Templates has been renamed Templates and Automation. We did this to make it clearer to new users that both email templates and automated message templates for all your communication mediums, including text messaging, Airbnb chat, and WhatsApp, which we hope is coming online later this month, are all managed here. Speaking of which, another fairly recent update we made has enabled you to specify the time of day you want your automated messages across any of these mediums to be sent. You can set a standard time for them all, or a customized time for each of them. Over on the right, we've given the menu structure a lot more breathing room by allocating 4 drop-downs instead of 2. These are divided along functional lines as follows: Business Management, Portfolio Management, Booking Solutions, and Owner Management. The menu changes will hopefully address many of the challenges of keeping things easy to find in a comprehensive system. But first, let's return to the landing page navigation structure I referenced earlier. Our landing page structure refers to the consolidation of related features into respective solutions or feature set areas, and then displaying them in an easy-to-view tab format. During the process of implementing this structure throughout, we've worked in parallel, methodically updating and refreshing just about every settings and solutions page in the system, while establishing a more standardized user experience across the whole. Now, whether you're administering your account, managing your users, or organizing your communications templates, you'll see this landing page navigation. Last month, we refreshed all the property settings pages, where you'll see the same structure in action. Several of the property settings pages cater to extensive workflow requirements, but we've been able to simplify these pages by adding secondary tab structures within the pages themselves. For example, as we did with the property profile page here. The basic idea here is that most of the mandatory fields are up top, and the more intricate or optional feature functionality is down below and divided into discrete categories. Recently, major updates were deployed in the payment policies part of the system in 3 respects. First, we tried and we believe succeeded in making the previous short-term rental payment policy settings the most flexible in the industry by massively enhancing the settings control options there. Secondly, we've added a new suite of payment policy options for online booking, which we're now calling our Advanced Online Booking Options. These features enable you to offer occupancy boosting and revenue generating options to your guests similar to those which are typically only available to them from the airline and large hotel industries. Finally, as travel trends are constantly changing in our industry, we've added a whole new long-stay payment policy logic. With this new feature functionality, you can now simultaneously support your existing short-term rental model while also branching out and marketing your properties to travelers with open-ended or longer stay needs, similar to those that service department and small hotel segments cater to. As part of today's update, all your business reports, which are also presented in landing page format and tab structure, have been tidied up and refreshed as well. So too have our integrated accounting pages, but I don't want to talk too much about those now as we have big plans to implement a major feature functionality upgrade in this whole area in the next few months. With the exception of the reservation manager, which requires its own independent design, our landing page navigation structure is used now more or less throughout the entire system. This effectively means that once you know your way around one part of the system, you'll be able to easily find your way around any part of the system. Oh, and if you're ever on a particular landing page and you don't find what you're looking for, be sure to look at the hyperlink buttons up at the top right of the page. These are links to areas with secondary relevance to the page you're on, which either have their own landing page or are part of another landing page where they are most relevant. Now let's return to the main menu changes. The contrasting orange icon and the corresponding orange bar in the drop-down are navigational breadcrumbs that tell you where you are in the system. Here in Business Management, you'll find nearly all the tools for managing your day-to-day business. This includes, of course, the Reservation Manager, which is where most users typically spend 80% of their time and close to 100% as it relates to guest engagement. You'll also find other frequently used business tools here, like the Payment Manager, your reports, accounting, the housekeeping module, and so on. The Templates and Automation tab is duplicated here to ensure it's easy to find, and because it's a settings area, people seem to use a lot. Next, we have Portfolio Management. Here, as the name implies, you'll find everything to do with your property, policy, and portfolio management settings. This includes the previously discussed payment settings, as well as all your rates management settings. The property search filter has been improved. The scrolling experience is now much more stable, and you can search by typing your property name here, which is something our large portfolio managers have been asking for. The advanced search feature is here and ideal for rapidly compiling a set of properties that meet with a particular set of inquiry needs and sending your prospective guest a link to a nice HTML-based page that shows the relevant properties and links to the respective pages on your website where they can view details and book and pay on demand. Property settings and the Portfolio Manager are both areas that cater to extensive workflow needs. For this reason, we've included descriptions directly on the menu. These can be hidden or used to visually scan what's there and hyperlink directly to where you want to go. The Portfolio Manager is where you add or clone new properties, organize your portfolio by categorizing your properties in groups, and assign tags to properties to help you manage your properties in the system more effectively and to better enable your guests to find what they're looking for on your website. Linking properties lets you associate similar properties in your portfolio so that you can then instantly provide guests with more property options to choose from when responding to their inquiries. This is handy, particularly if the property they've inquired about is no longer available. We also have a few new features in the portfolio dashboard. If you delete a property by mistake or change your mind, you can find it here and restore it as long as you do so within 24 hours. Next, our new property status dashboard enables you to quickly check the configuration status of your properties to ensure that each is configured for optimal use within 365Villas, for connection with the channels, and for publishing on your website. Next, we have Booking Solutions, where all the main solutions related to booking generation, including all Channel Manager, website, and booking engine related solutions are found. As mentioned earlier, don't miss our new advanced online booking options, which bring power and flexibility to the online booking process seldom seen outside of the airline and large hotel industries. Finally, all our solutions for managing your property owner relationships are consolidated here under Owner Management. Be sure to check out our new Owner Contract module. With Owner Management now fully incorporated into the platform on an optional basis, you can eliminate human error and reduce 90% of your work in yet another critical area of your business workflow. This concludes our primer video on all the recent user experience related changes to the system and several of the feature functionality changes. A more detailed look at the latter will be forthcoming in a product newsletter we'll be sending out next week, which we intend to be a monthly fixture from us going forward. For now, we hope you found this video helpful, but if you have further questions about anything, your dedicated account manager, as well as our support team, are always on hand to help you. And if you think your team could do with some additional training, we'll be happy to discuss the options we can offer you. As always, thank you for choosing 365 Villas and happy renting.